The story of a mysterious ring with extraordinary powers has captivated people for thousands of years. This ring, believed to have come from heaven itself, has been the subject of numerous myths and ancient texts. According to these sources, whoever possesses the ring can rule the world. The tale of this powerful ring bears striking similarities to the Lord of the Rings series, where a magical ring bestows immense power on its owner. However, unlike the fictional tale, this ring is mentioned in the Old Testament and ancient esoteric books. Many believe that the ring vanished thousands of years ago after the death of the prophet Solomon, but some speculate that it may resurface in the future, falling into the hands of an unexpected power. This power could potentially use the ring's extraordinary abilities to rule over humanity. If you're ready to uncover the incredible mysteries surrounding this legendary ring, let's begin our journey into the past, exploring its origins and its connection to some of the greatest figures in biblical history. The beginning of the ring's journey. According to ancient accounts, the story of this ring begins with Adam and Eve, the first human beings created by God. When they were sent to earth from paradise, Adam brought with him a special ring. This was no ordinary ring. It was a divine gift from God, imbued with sacred knowledge that granted extraordinary powers to its wearer. The ring bore an inscription that read, "Property belongs to God," symbolizing that its powers came directly from the Almighty. After Adam's time on earth, which some believe lasted around a year, the ring returned to paradise. However, this was not the end of the ring's journey. Mankind multiplied and spread across the earth, and different societies arose. It was during this time that God decided the ring should return to earth once more, and the angel Gabriel was given the task of delivering it. The ring's second return to earth, Prophet David. The recipient of the ring this time was none other than David, the future king and prophet. David is a significant figure in biblical history, known for his bravery and faith. As a young shepherd, he tended his family's sheep and lambs, but his destiny was far greater. David would become a great warrior and eventually defeat Goliath, the giant enemy of the Israelites. The Bible recounts the story of David's victory over Goliath in 1 Samuel 17 verses 49 to 50. Reaching into his bag and taking out a stone, he slung it and struck the Philistine on the forehead. The stone sank into his forehead, and he fell face down on the ground. So David triumphed over the Philistine with a sling and a stone. Without a sword in his hand, he struck down the Philistine and killed him. David's triumph marked him as a favored one of God, and he was later anointed king. It was after this great victory that the angel Gabriel appeared to David, bringing the ring from paradise. Gabriel told David that the ring, with God's name inscribed upon it, would give its wearer power over demons, animals, and even the winds. However, the ring was not meant for David alone. Gabriel instructed David to gather his sons and asked them a series of questions. The one who answered correctly would succeed David as ruler and inherit the ring. Solomon, the chosen successor. David had many sons, but only one would prove worthy of the ring, Solomon. Solomon was known for his wisdom, a trait that would later define his reign. During the gathering, David asked his sons a series of questions such as, "What is the most beautiful thing in the world?" And "What is the ugliest thing in the world?" Only Solomon was able to answer all of the questions correctly. However, there was one peculiar aspect of his behavior that puzzled David. Solomon smiled uncomfortably as he answered each question. When David inquired about this, Solomon explained that an ant had whispered the correct answers to him. Despite this unusual revelation, David accepted Solomon's answers, recognizing that there must be divine wisdom in his son's ability to communicate with even the smallest creatures. As a result, the ring was passed from David to Solomon, marking the third time it had left paradise. The reign of Solomon and the power of the ring. Solomon's reign is one of the most famous in biblical history, largely due to the immense power he wielded with God's permission. The ring, often referred to as the Seal of Solomon, is believed to have granted him control over demons, animals, and the forces of nature. This is reflected in 1 Kings 4 verses 29 to 34. God gave Solomon wisdom and very great insight, and a breadth of understanding as measureless as the sand on the seashore. Solomon's wisdom was greater than the wisdom of all the people of the East, and greater than all the wisdom of Egypt. From all nations people came to listen to Solomon's wisdom. Solomon's ring, or seal, is also known as the Star of David in some traditions. This symbol, often associated with Judaism, has also been linked to mystical and esoteric traditions. It is said that the unknown name of God was inscribed on the ring, a name so powerful that only a few individuals and angels had ever learned it. This divine knowledge, combined with the ring's power, made Solomon one of the greatest rulers of all time. A story of deception, Solomon and the genie. There is a well-known legend about Solomon and the ring that illustrates both its power and its vulnerability. According to this story, Solomon would remove the ring when entering the toilet as a sign of respect. On one occasion, while Solomon was away, a genie disguised itself as Solomon and tricked his wife into handing over the ring. With the ring in its possession, the genie began to rule in Solomon's place, deceiving everyone. The real Solomon, now without his ring, was cast out of the palace and forced to live as a commoner in a fishing village. Years later, the genie, fearing that the ring might fall into someone else's hands, threw it into the sea. However, fate intervened. One day, a fisherman caught a fish that had swallowed the ring. When Solomon ate the fish, he found the ring inside and was able to reclaim his throne. This story, while entertaining, highlights the idea that whoever possesses the ring holds great power. As a proverb from this tale suggests, whoever has the ring is Solomon. The future of the ring. While the ring has been missing since the time of Solomon, some believe it may still exist and could reappear in the future. There are even reports that suggest the ring may have been discovered in Turkey. In recent years, a historical artifact believed to be the Seal of Solomon was reportedly seized during an operation in the Turkish province of Amasya. Along with the seal, other ancient objects, including Hebrew inscriptions and a statue of a bull, were also found. It is said that when the end times approach, the scepter of Moses and the ring of Solomon will resurface, ushering in a new era of dominance for the believers. According to Islamic tradition, these artifacts will play a role in the final battles between good and evil, and the rightful inheritors will use them to establish divine rule on earth. Conclusion: the ring's unsolved mysteries. The story of the ring that began with Adam, continued through David, and ended with Solomon remains one of the most intriguing mysteries of history. Whether the ring was real or a symbol of divine authority, its significance has endured for thousands of years. The legend of its incredible powers and its potential future discovery continues to inspire both fascination and awe. For those who believe in the power of the ring, its reappearance could change the course of human history. Will it be found again? And if so, who will wield its power? The answers remain hidden, just as the ring itself has remained hidden for centuries.
If you found this video enjoyable, please consider liking and sharing it. Additionally, subscribing to this channel will ensure that you receive more updates in the future. Thank you.